Hi, everyone, and welcome to our informational webinar, Teaching in the USA with Educational Partners International. We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout today's presentation. My name is Jessica, and I work as a content coordinator for EPI. I am from the mountains of North Carolina, and before working with EPI, I taught English at the community college level. And I'm really excited to be working for a company that combines my passion for education with my passion for cultural exchange. Today, I will be talking about what EPI does and how you can apply. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have regarding EPI and our process. You can ask us questions in the comment box and we will answer them throughout the presentation. Please keep in mind that we won't be able to answer questions about your specific application for privacy reasons. All of those questions should be emailed to us at team@teachwithepi.com. So today's webinar is a general introduction to EPI. By the end of this presentation, we hope you will understand our mission and know the benefits both in program and after you leave the United States. So the first question that most people have is, what is EPI? And you can answer this question in a lot of ways, but first and foremost, EPI is a cultural exchange program that brings international teachers into the United States to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We've become a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers from around the world to come to the U.S. to teach. Teachers in our program are currently in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. And while we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in North Carolina, which is about where the marker is on the map on your screen. We would love to know where you are from too, so please take the time and tell us in the comments. And wherever you are joining us from today, thank you so much for watching. So, in order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, you may want to know more about its history. Much of the cultural exchange movement in the U.S. was started by Senator J. William Fulbright. He was passionate about strengthening U.S. international relations and saw cultural exchange as a good way to accomplish this. You're probably familiar with his name because he created the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. After creating the Fulbright Program, he developed and passed the Fulbright-Hays Act of 1961. The purpose of this act was to increase mutual understanding between the people of the United States and the people of other countries. The Fulbright-Hays Act led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the U.S. So, Educational Partners International is an exchange visitor program authorized to sponsor teachers for K-12 placement in public, private, and charter schools in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K-12 schools, so that means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the United States. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the U.S. to share their culture and then return to their home country so they can share what they have learned about the U.S. You will be able to do that through 2 cultural exchange projects that you will complete every year that you are an EPI teacher. The program lasts for 3 years, and after you have finished the program, you will return to your home country for 2 years. And those 2 years where you go back home are important because that is when you are going to complete our cultural exchange mission. Of course, we want to help you come to the U.S. to share your culture, but we are also interested in you returning home and sharing your experiences in the United States with other people in your home country. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the whole reason why we do this program. Your ability to bring your culture to the United States and then take U.S. culture back home with you is what true cultural exchange is about. Exchanging knowledge and information between cultures so that we can understand each other better as a global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the United States, fully immersed in U.S. culture, while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we have a couple of examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their U.S. communities. Claudia, a Spanish immersion teacher from Mexico, wanted to teach her children about how Mother's Day is celebrated in her home country. She hosted a Mother's Day celebration where her students read poems in Spanish and sang songs for their mothers. Sasha and Silvana were awarded a grant to create a multicultural space in their school's cafeteria. With the grant, they hung the flags of 21 different nations in the school cafeteria. They also hung clocks set to the time zones of the countries. One of our teachers from Panama made a presentation for her students about traditional crafts in her country. She then gave her students the opportunity to make their own versions out of paper. We also have a video of some of our Latin American teachers talking about an event they collaborated on and the effects that it had on their community. So here is their experience with cultural exchange in the United States.
We always meet with the immersion teachers and we were like, what can we do that is fun, that people can get excited about, they can come, and we can just share a little bit of our culture. Something that we all had in common was really music and dancing, and just we're very happy people because our students in immersion are exposed to our cultures daily, but we thought that could include the whole community.
We want to bring the music because music is our style, music is our way, music is in our veins.
We can show what music represents for us, the importance that the rhythm has for us, and how you can communicate culturally also by music.
I think the value of a cultural exchange program is for people just to be ambassadors of their country, because not everybody's as lucky to travel places or to know places. By a person just coming here or vice versa, you have a little window of the culture of everything.
So as you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the United States, and there are many different ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are really passionate about and share that with your students here. So now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in our program. So the most obvious benefit is that you will get to encounter new cultural experiences, experience life in the United States, and share your culture with people who would not normally experience it. Your students here may not know very much at all about life in your home country, and you will get to share things with them that they would have never known otherwise. By doing this, you have an opportunity to make a positive impact for students all over the world. Also, one of the most important things that we offer you is personal and professional support during your time here in the United States. We think teacher support is a major part of the whole process and one of the most important things that we do. We are invested in your success, so we are available as a resource for you even after you arrive in the United States. So let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our dedicated and trained support team members will contact you to help guide you in the process of moving to the United States. The relationship between you and the support team is an important one and will continue throughout your time as an EPI teacher. They will be able to provide you with professional development resources as well as one-on-one instructional and cultural coaching. At EPI, we understand that American students need the international perspective that teachers like you bring, and we are dedicated in doing all we can to help you deliver it. So, EPI is a program that not only provides benefits while you are here, but also when you return to your home country. The experiences and professional development that you will have while in the United States is something that you will carry with you your whole life. Once you are done with our program, you will be able to go home with a new perspective that will enrich your personal and professional life. Also, participating in this program means that you are now a world educator. You are a teacher who has taught students from multiple countries all over the world. Experiences like these are truly life changing, and you will not be the same kind of teacher or person that you were before you came here, which we consider to be one of the major benefits of participating in our program. Before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Daniel from Australia says the process can be vigorous, but EPI is there to help every step of the way. Gisela from the Philippines says EPI has assisted me in every way. I truly appreciate all of the help that they have extended. We also have a video of Maria from Venezuela sharing her story. So, this is what she says about her experience with EPI.
My name is Maria. I'm from Venezuela. I teach Spanish in kindergarten this year. I think what is special for me is our rich culture. I'm so glad to come to this beautiful country and share what we as Venezuelans do. This traditional outfit is from La Guajira. It's a special tribe where we have different colors to represent nature because our ancestors have taught us that we have to take care of the Pachamama, which is the Mother Earth for us. I think people here value you as you are, and I think it's an open country that sees that culture is more powerful than any other thing. For example, in my school, I cannot imagine how rich it is having Puerto Ricans, having Ecuadorian, having Colombian people, having American, learning Spanish. This opportunity to learn another language empower them as a human. What has helped me a lot is being able to understand different ways of teaching. You have a variety of strategies, skills, learning processes. Even you have personalized learning that is like, because I have the tools to be a good teacher. I just want to say thank you, EPI. The school that you has placed me is, I think, is the best school. What I love the most is that you are with these beautiful kids and they are very excited to see you. If you see the little kindergartners, they are like, I love what she says, how she moves. And when they realize that they can do what you do, they feel secure, they feel sure. So I love really teaching. It's a wonderful experience. It makes me feel happy.
To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We have posted several videos of our teachers talking about their cultural exchange experiences. We also post teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. Okay, so now we will be taking the time to address questions. If you have not submitted yours yet, please ask them now. We will be answering all of your questions in the comment section today. So here are some of the most common questions we get. Lots of applicants want to know how long the EPI program is, and we are a 3-year program. People also ask, is there an application fee? The answer is no, there is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as the cost of obtaining your diplomas or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Another question we often get is there an age limit? So, no, there is no age limit to participate in the EPI program. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join regardless of your age. So, some of those requirements are that you are currently teaching with at least 2 years full time teaching experience, you have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and you have advanced English skills. So now that you know more about us, the question is EPI right for you? Here we have listed some of the basic requirements for our program. EPI teachers must have a bachelor's degree. They must have at least 2 years full-time teaching experience, be currently teaching, and have advanced English skills. So if that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. As you can see in the video, the first step is to go to our website, teachwithepi.com. Once you are there, you will scroll down until you see the orange button that says Apply to Teach in the USA. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the application process, be sure that you are checking your email regularly for updates on your status. So, in closing today, I would like to share this quote from J. William Fulbright that I feel illustrates the importance of cultural exchange education. We must try to expand the boundaries of human wisdom, empathy, and perception, and there is no way of doing that except through education. Much like Fulbright talks about here, at EPI we hope to expand the understanding of U.S. students by giving them the opportunity to learn from teachers like you. So that's all for today, everyone. If you are interested in viewing our previous videos or signing up for upcoming webinars, go to teachwithepi.com/webinars and sign up for our mailing list. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook to learn more about upcoming events as well as to hear from our current teachers. If you have any more questions, please be sure to email us at team@teachwithepi.com. I'll say that email address one more time for you. It is team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at EPI, thank you so much for joining us and have a great day.